Bro, there's no plans. John, you got to understand, bro. I keep telling you over and over and over again. There's no plans. There's no plans. This is all organic. I'm just going from week to week to week with a very logical storyline, staying true to the characters, man. I still work that way to this day.
But
because,
you know where you're going.
What'll happen, bro? I swear to God, John, I will have plans for nobody, and then I'll write them in a show, and they'll do something or say something, and I'll be like, holy shit, like, that's it. Like, I can't tell you how many times that happened where I write them in, and then this is again, this goes back to Daniels. I'll write them in, and they'll do something to get my attention. Bro, I'll give you another perfect example in the WWE. I remember when Brian James was the roadie. Remember when he was the roadie, bro, and he didn't even speak. But the nuances, the way he acted, always keeping people away from Jeff, making sure Jeff didn't trip over any of the Ys, and he was, always going around like this. You notice shit like that, bro, and you're so entertained by it, and that's when you realize we got to do more with so-and-so.
But do you know where you're going? So,
no,
know what I mean?
Absolutely not. No.
Eric Bischoff would say you need to have an end game. Like you
definitely
need to know where you're going.
An end game, bro. Yeah. So before you get to the end game, somebody can get hurt, and then you totally got to switch to a different story. Absolutely.
So next up, we have the Harris brothers, Ron and Don Harris, defeating Chronic, Brian Adams and Brian Clark, in a first blood chain match. A little bit
that was probably stiff as shit, was it?
a bit, yeah, a bit. 6 minutes, 30 seconds. And there's some blood, obviously, because it's the first blood match. But the Harris boys get the win here. What do you think, though? You're just putting, bulk on bulk, as the fans say, they meat on meat, if you will, and just throw them out there.
Like _, Big E said once, put your meat on my meat.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro, that's the thing, man. God, when you tell the size of those four guys to wrestlers you see today, like what a freaking joke, bro.
Yeah,
those guys were freaking monsters, bro. There had to be some kind of creative finish, though. What I'm curious, how did they draw blood?
So it's a chain match. So they're literally using the chain to basically draw the blood. Really, though, Ron and Don should have lost. The ref missed it, and then, of course, some chicanery. Yeah. Then they see one of Chronic bleeding. But, but there's a decent amount of blood in this match.
Yeah, no, that's God. I see again, bro. You'll say certain matches that I will want to go back and watch. I would
really this one.
Yeah,
really.
Oh my God.
It was okay.
Yeah.
6 minutes 30 seconds. It's okay, but it's.
Just to see, bro, because it's probably going to get kind of stiff with those four guys, because that's how they like to work. So it would be fun to watch that.
First blood chain match. Too many gimmicks there, or no? Or are you being Bill Watts here? You're going crazy with the gimmicks.
What does too many gimmicks mean?
Like a first blood match, it's usually a first blood match, but then there's a chain thrown in too. Right. So there's two gimmicks in one
What
match.
Does that mean? I'm not going to buy the pay-per-view because it's a gimmick on top of a gimmick? Like what exactly does that mean? How
I don't know. Sometimes it's too much.
That hurt me? How does that hurt me, bro?
I don't know. Sometimes it's too much. But hey, Watts used to do it. Remember, he did like the cage with the tuxedo and the blood and the gloves. Yeah.
You know what I'm going to say too? Sometimes it's too much. Listen, John, I'm going to tell you what I tell my wife all the time. I am a big thrifter, okay? And I collect a lot of things. You see this room, okay? You see my bulldogs, my bobbleheads. You see and every time I go to a thrift store and I go to buy something, my wife will always say, you don't have room. And you know what I will always say, John? There's always room. So when you say to me a gimmick on top of a gimmick, you can't have enough gimmicks, John. You can never have enough gimmicks.
All right. Fair enough, I guess.